So I've been doing motivational videos for quite some time, on and off, not super regular at all, but I do them. And there's a bunch of reasons that I do them, mostly because I feel inspired to try to lift others up. You know, people can choose to listen to me or they don't need to. This particular video is about how I've been more recently with COVID and the pandemic doing more regular motivational videos. And I've actually had two people, I've had a lot of people say positive things, a lot of people say they appreciate it, which is great, and I appreciate that. But I've had two people tell me that I have no place doing these videos, that what kind of experience could I have had in life to mean I should be out speaking to people or trying to uplift people. And so I decided I would respond. And I was just in the middle of my workout, but I really felt the pull to respond right now. And I think a lot of times we as humans hesitate. And when we hesitate, we send signals to our brains that something's wrong, which causes more hesitation, and then it kind of snowballs. So here I am, mid-workout, responding to those two people for everyone to hear, because I want people to understand what this is all about. The world is hard enough. We don't need toxicity. We don't need trolls. People who are so feeling inadequate in their own lives that they just have to question everything that anybody else does. That they can't help but pour their toxicity out, right? I mean, we all have toxic thoughts. It's what we do, right? We're in the middle of something very difficult. And so I choose to put myself out there. And maybe I say stupid things. Maybe people say, you're not motivational at all. That's okay. I'm still putting myself out there with the purpose to do something good. And that's a lot. A lot of people do that, and it means a lot. But I wanted to explain to the people who questioned me and questioned why I'm doing this, why I am a good person to do motivational videos. First, number one, because you're not. Because people need to hear positivity. They need to be lifted up, right? We all need it. All of us, even those of us who feel like we have it all, need to hear positive things, because negative things and toxicity just bring us down, right? And so since you're not doing it, since you're not being positive, since you're not trying to motivate people and you're not trying to help people, you're, telling everybody you're a realist when probably you're a pessimist. And that's why you don't talk silver linings and the glass is always half full. You're not doing it, so I'm doing it. Reason number one, and that is the only reason that you need to know. Reason number two is because I'm good at it. I have been dealing with people in really hard places for a long time. From being a ranger in the Army to a police officer to working at the local YDC with the high-risk youth to running homeless centers and shelters, now running my own business that does leadership, team development, stress management, all based on wilderness survival. I've been doing this a long time, and I'm good at it. So that's another reason that I do these videos. And then the third reason is because it's what I do for a living. I motivate people in micro moments, whether they're on a ropes course or climbing up a mountain or trying to deal with hardships at work or loss. My job is to motivate them. Not manipulate them, motivate them to see that they can have more and they can overcome the hardship. So it's my job. So why wouldn't I make these videos? I'm not angry. Angry is not the right word. I've always been fed up with negative, toxic people. And sometimes it shows through. But I'm still in a great mood. I'm still gonna get through my day and love life. So I'm just maybe I'm amped up. This negativity actually amps me up to want to do better and give more. So it's really a good thing. And so there's a reason I have orange tape on my shirt. And that reason is I had no idea I was even going to make this video today. I happened to just throw this shirt on, and it has the name of another leadership agency that I work for. I don't just run my own business. I work for a few different leadership agencies. And there's a reason for that, and it all comes back to the motivational video point. The reason I work for other agencies is because they do it differently than I do. I might not agree with some of it. I might want to change some of it, and that is why I started my own business, because I feel like I could develop a way to do it better, right? There's nothing wrong with that. That's why things develop and evolve. But this agency is a good agency. They've been doing this since 1993, the year I graduated high school, right? They've been doing this a long time. So I can learn from them so much, while I can also offer them new perspectives and new ideas. And that's great. That's community, right? That's collaboration. And it motivates me, which helps me motivate other people. I covered the name because I'm not doing this video with their permission or representing them, so I just want to avoid any, future hardships. So their name's covered. But this is a leadership agency I work for. And all of that to say, every time I go and work for these other agencies, I am terrified. Terrified. Why am I terrified? Because they've been doing this since I was in high school. What could I possibly offer them? How could I possibly help them develop leaders or teams or show people how to process stress better? That's what I tell myself. That's the toxicity. That's the negative thought process that we all go through in varying degrees, that I've gone through since I was young. I was terrified in high school. I was terrified before high school. I had anxiety and depression. I didn't think I mattered on a core level. And only through a lifetime of finding ways to change my thought process around that have I come to terms with the fact that I matter. Just like you matter. Even you trolls out there, you matter. You're just not doing, some of you, I'm speaking specifically to the trolls right now. You're just not doing anything that matters right now because you're choosing to just be negative. You don't have to make that choice. You could choose to see the silver linings and that maybe there's bigger reasons beyond what you're comprehending, and we should just support each other and love each other and motivate each other, right? But I'm terrified when I go to work for these places, and I have to talk myself out of that toxic, negative mindset and remind myself that I'm good at what I do and that I can make a difference. And you know what? Even if I'm not that good at it, the fact that I'm there trying to make a difference is huge. That's what we all need to be doing. We need to first try, and then through hardship and failure and mistakes, we will get better at what we do. So maybe my motivational videos aren't the best, aren't the greatest. I'm trying. And the last thing I really want to say here, and this is not so much for the trolls, it's more for everybody and myself. I said there were two people. One person sent me a message. I'll never tell anybody who that person was because that's just not how I roll. But one person sent me a message and said that I'm embarrassing myself and I should stop and I'm not going to motivate anybody. Okay, that's great. I said two people. The other person was me. I wake up in the morning and say, why am I making videos? Why am I going to do that? I go to bed at night and I can't sleep because I tell myself I made a fool of myself. These videos are stupid. Maybe that's true. It's when I finally drift off to sleep is when I work through that toxic, negative thought process and mindset and remind myself that I don't care. I don't care if everybody out there laughs at me. It's not about you. It's for you on many levels, but it's about me. And I want to go to my grave knowing I tried. That I tried to make this world a better place for everybody. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. As long as I try. And through trying, we learn. And through learning, we grow. So all the trolls out there who are afraid to try, so afraid to try that when other people try, they get uncomfortable and have to bring them down, you don't serve a purpose right now. Serve a purpose. Do something good. And for all of you people out there who are trying to do good things, who are trying to remain positive, who are trying to be there for the people they love, and even people they don't know, just keep doing that. The world can ask no more of you. And if that leads into bigger and better, more beautiful things, great. Folks, I'm not going away. You don't have to watch me. But I'm going to make everything that I've created work so it can help change people's lives for the better. I'm not going to quit, no matter how many people get negative. And by the way, there were more people who were negative to me. Those were just the two big things. The one who actually reached out and said something to me directly, and then myself and my thought process. And then I've had a couple mini conversations with people here and there who are like, I don't even get why you're doing that. I don't care if you get it or not. It serves no purpose for you to even say it. That's negative. That's toxic. You don't have to get it. You don't have to tell me you don't get it. Just stay within your own little circle and don't get it. You guys might be doing stuff out there that I just don't get. If it is with the hope to make life better for people, keep doing it, and you'll never hear from me that I just don't get it. You can do this, people. We can all do this. We've been doing it for 180,000 years. We're just going to keep getting better. Keep on thriving.